Hello, Facebookers. Hello, YouTubers. YouTubers. A tuber. What is a tuber? Is it a plant? Somebody look it up. A tuber is some kind of, is it an ocean animal? Or is it, oh, no, it's like a cactus, isn't it? Is a cactus a tuber? Can you play the tuber? I think a tuber is a plant that keeps a lot of water in it, like cacti do. I have to do my theme song. I've got to open up, and I got to also see how well prepared we are for camera work. Vince, my cameraman, didn't show up again today. He never shows up. Yes. Let me tell you something as we start the show. It's a little something I thought you should know. So I will tell you as we settle into place. It's impossible to sing and play the bass. You're a lovely group of people. You deserve the courtesy of knowing what you can expect of me. I've practiced, but it will not mean a thing, 'cause it's impossible to play the bass and sing. You see, the bass is fretless. It's not like a guitar. On bass, you spend your whole life wondering where the hell you are. It's got no lid for markers, just a paper board so bare, and lots of notes which often are not there. And then when you start singing, you've got lyrics on your mind, and the notes on bass become impossible to find. To remember lyrics, melodies, bass lines, and chords is no less a miracle than the Lord's. So as I make 1,000 errors, sit there and be kind. Do not throw tomatoes at me, keep this all in mind. Remember, this is serious. Remember, this is art. Remember this, or I will fall apart. Then I'd have to pray to God to come and intercede, and she'd only sit and laugh at my wanton greed. She made the rules for molecules, atoms, time, and space, and she knows it's impossible. To sing and play the bass. Well, anyway, I had a request for an adorable little song that was on Salamander Pie. Little lady stand. I'm going to try it. I haven't played it in a long time. It's called Flight 861. A little lady standing there on Flight 861. Stand up and you stretch yourself. I bet you're having fun. You wear a yellow t-shirt. Oops, I don't remember the melody. Little lady standing on Flight 861, standing. I have to listen to it. I forgot how the melody, I forgot how the chords went. Then lady stand on a flight attendant, stand up straight. I used to write more complicated chords in those days. I don't remember it. I don't remember how it goes. Now I have to listen to it. All right, I'll tune it in and we'll just cancel that one. I didn't think that would happen. Well, I'll try this one then. This is from the album. At least in the funny city was there pictures of it. Bitch having fun. No, I don't remember it. I don't remember how it goes. I know the words. This is the title of the album. I tell you a story and I won't lie. Mom used to make salamander pie. A crunchy, munchy, good for you. Think about it, turn some folk blue. Where you go down the creek, take off your socks, look for a salamander underneath the rocks. Find one, take a stick, and then you won't it. Can't find a stick, you just take your foot and stomp it. Salamander pie. Turn up the rocks and you watch them run. Little critter skitter in the noonday sun. Turn up the rocks and you watch them run. Little critter skitter in the noonday sun. Find one tick stick and then you suck it. You put what left into your pocket. Catch a many salamander as you able. Go home, put the salamander on the table. Salamander go to fry or bake a big roast dinner. You can make yourself a salamander cake. Salamander cake. Mama say that you just can't beat it. Mama say, but she never eat it. I'm telling you a story and I won't lie. There ain't nothing better than salamander pie. There ain't nothing better than salamander pie. Bit rusty on those old songs. A bit rusty. Gee whiz. Really rusty on those old songs. I have to mark down right now to listen to Flight 861. I didn't think I would forget how that goes. You wear a yellow t-shirt, you say across your crest. On the yellow t-shirt, you see it again. Ooh. Nah, don't remember how it went. So Flight 861, look up melody. Okay. Anyway, what I was telling you on the way in that I was thinking about Peggy Lee, because today, now I don't know how I'm going to see this. I'll show it to you. This is I'm holding it for the Facebook crowd. That's me here, Peggy there, Grady Tate, and Mike Renzi. This is when we were working with her in the 80s. Believe me, she was a fantastic. Let me see, I want to get this. Oh, I'm using the wrong camera today. Oh, I'll just keep using it. I'll keep using it. Suddenly I'm using the for YouTube, I'm using the camera on the computer. Okay, so I have to sort of adjust it a little bit. But that's me, Peggy, Grady, and Mike. Mike's got a white circle around his head. I don't know. A white square around his head. I don't know what that means. Probably from Facebook, identifying, naming people or something like that. This was, we did a lot of work with Peggy in the 80s. Somehow, I was also working with Mel Torme during that period, and I don't think we ever had a conflict. I don't know how. We never had to turn anybody down, but I don't remember saying, "Oh no, can't make it." I made every gig. Interesting. I don't know how that happened. What was the other thing? Oh yeah. In today's Times, I just want to tell you this. Scientists hoped that a century-old vaccine could train the immune system. Scientists, and it's really an old cure for tuberculosis. Ooh, ooh. But what it did was it pepped up your immune system tremendously, and it fought tuberculosis. So they're saying, well, if it peps up your immune system to that degree, why don't we do it? And there's real doctors involved in this. I mean, there's one, said Dr. Denise Faustman. And this is a win-win for the public right away, she thinks. Created to treat tuberculosis, but helpful elsewhere. It's called the Bacillus calmette-guerin. John Guerin. Remember John Guerin? Anybody remember John Guerin? I believe he's still with us, a drummer on the West Coast. Played with Roger Calloway. The Bacillus calmette-guerin vaccine was named after these two people. And it might prove to be useful in our present situation, because I went out walking today, and I just said, "Man, this." And I had a ninja mask on, which I made myself, which I will show you if you're good and you stick around. Good evening, Jay. Thanks for posting that it's Sunday. It's so easy to forget. Each day seems as I know. I had to remind myself. It's Sunday. My wife said that it's just every day is exactly alike. And it is. I mean, my days are exactly alike. I get up, have a cup of coffee, read the New York Times, watch MSNBC for a little while, come in here, straighten up the office. Then start getting tired. Take my little nap. And then, that's all right. Even though it's bright, I'm going to leave it bright. And then start working on songs or start working on stuff. And then, sure enough, comes the afternoon, I start saying, I got to do this tonight. And I love doing it. I love doing this, even though it's seems totally off the cuff. There's a little preparation that goes into it. Not enough, obviously. But it's worth doing. See, Doug Roma, I don't think you are on Facebook. I think I am. I'm on, Doug, I am on Facebook, but I stayed on my phone. I decided not to go back to the other channel. And I know what I did. I gave people a link. I made a mistake. I gave people a link because I'm on Facebook right now, and it says live, and there's people watching. John Schofield is watching. Hey, Alejandro. Ted Rosenthal is watching. Ted, what are you doing next? What are you doing next? More music, Ted. More, let me see. I think you should do They're Coming to Get Me. I think I need a piano version of They're Coming to Get Me. How's that? Or For Real. If you need the music, you don't need the music. You know where these songs go. You are on. Thank you, Doug. Still backward. I'm throwing in the towel. No, wait a minute. Is this my right hand or my left hand that you're looking at? Can I change that now? Can I move that around? I'm trying. I'm looking to see if I can change my, because I had it last night. Don't throw in the towel, Doug. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. There's got to be some way to do this. Let's see if that's it. Oh, look, watch this, Doug. Watch this. Look at that. Look at that, huh? Here's my right hand. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Doug Rumoff. He taught me how to do that. Still backward, I'm throwing in the towel. Don't throw in the towel. Look what you did. Look what you've contributed. Now, is this my right hand on YouTube? No, it's not. I'm backwards on YouTube. Am I not? This is my left hand. And it looks like my right hand. Right. So now YouTube's backwards. Now, what do I do to YouTube to get it turned around? I think it's too late for YouTube. I think there's a stream, say something. No, YouTube's not going to help me now. I was a real left-hand there for a minute. Well, Ted, this song you should do. If you need the music, Ted, I'll send it to you. We used to play this real fast at the Blue Note, Ted. I've always known that I wanted you. Oh, I guess it's fine. Guess it's plain to see that something's coming over me. Once I was fancy free, but now you've captured me. What is this thing about you? Why can't I live without you? I wonder if I shouldn't try to just forget about you. But that is not about to be. I see I'll simply have to suffer the consequences. I let down my defenses. Hear what I'm saying, baby. No question and no maybe. This time I know it's for real. Maybe I should run away to some exotic island and stay far away as I can from the plane. Sit and gaze into the ocean till I lose that crazy notion. Whoops. Sit and gaze into the ocean till I lose that crazy notion that we two might ever be the same. But that is not, but that is not, but that is not, but that is not, but that is not about to be. But that is not about to be. I see I'll simply have to suffer the consequences. I let down my defense. Hear what I'm saying, baby. No question and no maybe. This time I know it's for real. Maybe I should run away to some exotic island and stay far away as I am from the flame. Sit and gaze into the ocean till I lose this crazy notion that we two might never be the same. But that is not about to be. But that is not about to. But that is not about to be. But that is not about to be. I see I'll simply have to suffer the consequences. I let down my defense. I let down my defenses. Hear what I'm saying, baby. No question and no maybe. This time I know it's for real. Real. Boy, real is a hard word to say. Real, because real, real, real. Well, there's a little course in how to learn to sing a song. It's too hard to really sing. But somebody asked for it because they said, oh, it's got those crazy diminished scales in it. And it does, and I always forget what they are. But maybe I should run away to some exotic. Maybe I should run away to somewhere. Maybe I should run away to somewhere to rattle as they walk away as I can run the band. Sit and gaze into the ocean till it was a crazy notion that we two might never be the same. That we two might never be the same. Now, for you musicians there, you know how the diminished scale can be used as a substitute for the dominant seven. So I go B7. Anyway, before singing that song, a person must prepare himself. But far be it from me to prepare myself. I don't believe in preparation. I'm not going to say preparation H. I'm not going to say what went through my mind. That wasn't on my mind and I didn't say it. YouTube is okay. Doug's about, you are finally perfect. Right. Yeah. On Facebook, but YouTube is wrong. YouTube is okay. No, Bill, I swear I'm looking at my monitor. It looks like I'm raising my left hand and it's actually my right hand. Oh, Albert Cutson, my dear friend Albert, the other day when you mentioned that you weren't wearing a belt and hid behind your bass, I immediately thought it was good that you... It's a very funny comment. The other day, my pants were falling down. I didn't have a belt on. And, I mean, not falling down, they're getting loose. So I stood behind the bass and my dear friend Al Cutson, who handled all of the family's financial matters for a long time. Not that hard a job, really. He says, the other day when you mentioned that you weren't wearing a belt and hid behind your bass, I immediately thought it was good you gave up the banjo. But not for us. It's correct on our side. Well, I'll be damned. All right, I'll go along with you. Good. Doug says that both sides are good, except my monitor says, "Oh no, you're a left-hander all the way." Let me see who we have here on Frank Marino. Hey, Frankie, how you doing, Frank? I've been thinking about the deer head. Boy, hope to see that someplace again. I'm not going to wave to anybody tonight because it takes too long. Hi, Beth. Hi, Cynthia Stanley Crane. Hi, Jamil and Grandpa. It's Vaughn. Hi, Vaughn. That's my grandson. Oh, I have a picture I want to show you. I have something really interesting. This is really interesting. I've been going through my computer for films and videos and stuff, and I found a very, very interesting film. Oops, I gotta go find it again. Excuse me. It's really worth my doing this. It's a video. See, it's a video, and it's way up at the top. It's one of the first videos I see. Oops, how do I do it? Nope, I'll get it. It astounds me how slow this process can be. How much when you're trying to rush a computer, how you do everything wrong. But I want you to see a very interesting race, a foot race. Now, I don't know if you can see this well enough. I'm going to show it to the, oh, that's right, that camera's not on. It's hard to see. It's too much light on it. It's a very interesting. I'll find a way to do this. I'll have to find a way to do it. There's Vaughn running back. He's in a race with someone. It's hard to see. And I'm sitting there talking to him, and all of a sudden, oh, they're on the road with Steely Dan, and that's Donald Fagen getting ready to race Vaughn. I'll show it to the Facebookers in a minute. So Donald gets ready, Vaughn gets ready. They're going to race to the tree and back. Ready, get set, go. Okay, that's Donald racing full force. Vaughn, being a sport, waits at the tree, and then goes back. And Vaughn slows down, but then he says, "No, I'm going to win this race." And Donald loses, and Vaughn wins. I'll show it to you again. Oh, it's probably easier to see like this. It's so bright. There they go, Facebookers. Vaughn waits for Donald, and Vaughn takes over and says, "I'm not losing to that guy." That was about 15. Oh, no, how old was Vaughn there? Vaughn's 5 or 6. So that was 6 years ago. Vaughn was probably 5 at the time. Vaughn, did you see yourself? Win? Root Veggie. Fabrice Buscarat is watching. Beth Ursa is watching. Carolyn, a new request. They're coming to get me. Okay, Carolyn. Mary O'Keefe. Hey, Mary. Ted Rosenthal. John Schofield. Hey, John. Johnny Boucher. Hi, John. How are you? Frank Marino. Hi, Jay. Hi, Frank. I'm not waving back to anybody. Doug, the camera that you're seeing here is from my computer. I have a beautiful little webcam over there that somehow got left out of the act tonight. Frank Marino. Frank, what I said about the belt was my friend said, I stood behind my bass and pulled my pants up. My friend said, I'm glad you gave up the banjo. Very funny. Very, very funny. Keep your pants on, Christopher Lynn says. Well, my father used to say that too. Keep your pants on, Jay. I had a request for this song. But I'm going to keep singing anyway. And now, I'm going to leave pardon the top of my head. The top of my head's not that interesting, so you don't need it. My daughter requested this song. They're coming to get me. The signs are very clear. Oh, I have to introduce this song. I forgot to introduce it. It's dedicated to Mike Renzi, who used to go out to Central Park and look for UFOs. They're coming to get me. The signs are very clear. They're coming to get me. The time is very near. 2 weeks ago I saw them leaving Venus. And there's only 50 million miles between us. The signs are very clear. They'll soon be here, and they're coming to get me. They're coming to get me. And there's no need for alarm. They're coming to get me. They will cause no harm. Listen, you can hear the cosmic clatter of neutron engines spewing antimatter. I can hear them in my room. I first heard them in the womb, and they're coming to get me. They first came for me when I was small. My parents did not understand at all. I wished to go, but they would not let me, and that upset me. It upset me. They first came for me when I was small. My parents did not understand at all. I wished to go, but they would not let me, and that upset me. That upset me. They're coming to get me and take me to their land. They're coming to get me. I hope you'll understand. They want to do experiments in breeding. Some genes and human chromosomes they're needing. Don't be shocked when I have disappeared. I volunteered, and they're coming to get me. It's 4 a.m. I'm outside on the lawn, waiting for the ships to come at dawn. I guess you think I'm overzealous, but you're just jealous, and they're coming to get me. Coming to get me. Coming to get me. That's what it is. I just made this up. I just thought of it. So go. They're coming to get me. tonight's experimental night. Tonight's about how to learn to sing a song that you wrote. And because I get distracted during, I was thinking, oh, no wonder. It's really hard to do a live performance and make it sound good. That's why we use recording studios. And we sing each line until we get it right. And then all of a sudden we hear it so perfectly and we think that's how we sing. And then we forget, no, we don't. We do that if you do each line 4 times, you sound great. But, and then when the bass is a little out of tune, I get a little out of tune. You think it's easy? I think it's easy. It is. I just don't practice enough. I should practice more. Lots of funny comments coming from YouTube. You jokers. Frank Marino, gotta go cook spaghetti. Love watching. Keep it up. Well, take it in. Put me in the spaghetti. Rick Cutler. Rick. I just found a picture of Lee this afternoon, which I'm going to show at some point. I kept waiting for the saucer to land on the roof at NOLA. I think it did a couple of times, actually. Brian Hicks. Hey, Brian, how are you? Sadi Zane. Oh, now he's heard me play it in tune. The illusion is over. Hi, Jay. Great to see you, man. Yeah, great to see you, too. Nick Nave is watching. Nick Nave, ladies and gentlemen. Piano Procurer Supreme. We just went out to a place in Dover. I went with Nick Nave. Priscilla Gilman is watching. I went out to Dan Aaron. Love you, Jay. Love you, Dan. How's everybody? I still keep thinking about Dan Aaron. Is on YouTube. He just on Facebook. And I once wrote a commercial for him. I think it was Dan. About somebody. I forget. Oh, Jesus, I forget how good it was. I forgot what it was about. Fifth Avenue or Saks off Fifth or something like that. I wrote the commercial and do one of my goofy songs, and he put it on the air, and it was on the air. Nick Nave is watching. Nick went out to buy to get his beloved wife and my beloved partner in crime here in New York. We have a duo. Her name is Renee Raff, and when she appears here, if you can get out of your house, you should go see her. But if you can't get out of your house, we'll find some other way to do it. We'll do live concerts from their house on their new piano. Now, there's a good idea, don't you think? Off Fifth. Thank you, Dan. I'm sorry. Was it? Oh, what was the store? Macy's off Fifth. Dan, I'm sorry. I don't remember. I remember off Fifth. I don't remember what's. It's a long time ago. Anyway, the piano. Back to the piano. So we went out to Dover, Delaware. Dover, New Jersey. I thought a piano restorer in Dover, New Jersey. Now that's an interesting concept. But I went out to this incredible studio building out there. I can't remember the people's names. How would I remember the people's names? I can't remember what commercial I did. But Nick will send it to me right now, I'm sure. Hello, Sherry Miracle. How are you, sweetheart? Good. See how much fun I'm having? You could do this in a second, except you've got better sense. And you could do it with all the drums, too. Just sing every song you ever knew and just play with the drums. Dan, we went out to this place, and I'm waiting for Nick to tell me the name of the place. And they bought a reconditioned Steinway, but they didn't buy it reconditioned. They bought it in its basic, beat up, incredibly messed up state. But I heard a couple of notes on it, and I said, a couple of notes that were in tune. You've never heard a piano more out of tune in your life. It was insane, except down here was in tune. But the rest rest of it was. I mean, that was one key. I was playing two. And so I looked at it, I said, I like it. And now we're seeing it's being reconstructed. And it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. And it costs a lot less than a new Steinway. Let me see if he put the name of it in here yet. Ted Story is watching too. Hi, Ted. Persby is watching. Per Usby. How are you, Per? Per Usby is watching from Norway, so it's very late at night. Are you sober, Per, at this hour? I doubt this. I doubt this very much. It's 7:49 here, so it's 13:49 over there or something like that. Anyway, they bought this beautiful piano, and I can't wait to play it, to see it. It's an M. It's slightly smaller than this. I have an L here. A nice tune in L. See how nice that sounds? Just had a tune yesterday. And I actually had a tune recently. They're coming to get me. Hey, I'll have to start working on that. Lindeblad, thank you, Nick. Lindeblad, piano is ready now. 1920 piano is ready now. And we can't get it. I can't get it. It's a 1920 Steinway, rebuilt at Lindeblad, L-I-N-D. I'm not going to, let me see. He just put it there. Oh, he's on YouTube. He's gone over to YouTube for this. Piano's ready, Lindeblad, Lindeblad in Dover, New Jersey. Dover, New Jersey. And what an operation they have. And they have this big room full of beat up Steinways that they bought for, they're just unplayable Steinways that they bought for $2,000 or $3,000. And they fix them up. And so we have not played this piano yet, but every other piano I played there was beautiful. It's quite an operation. Quite an operation. P-I-A. I love a piano, a grand piano. I love to hear those ticklings playing. I sang that once in a review for whoever wrote it. Who wrote it? Gershwin? Porter? Who wrote it? I love a piano. Was it Irving Berlin? You guys don't know. You'll tell me soon enough. Hi, Ted. Your piano sounds pretty darn good since piano whisperer Lizzie Corday did her magic. You're right. Yeah, it's been great. Liz Corday tuned it, and it's really sounding nice now. Douglas Romo says, Berlin wrote, I love a piano. I didn't know. I didn't know we did an Irving Berlin. We did a series of composer things up with the Rainbow and Stars maybe 30 years ago. I played all these people's music, and I still get confused. Unless you're performing it and you're talking about it, it all becomes a jumbo. Those Berlin, Porter, Gershwin, Harlan, and there's one more. It all of a sudden becomes one big mosh of beautiful songs written by incredible people. And the B team isn't bad either. Okay. Did we discuss everything? I showed you me and Renzi, huh? This is for the Facebookers and for the YouTubers. Whoops, there's Renzi. Me and Renzi. I guess I'm, 45, something like that. Yeah, it would be that 1985 with Mel Torme, I think it was. That would make me 45. I was 45. I may still be 45. Just don't know. Where's my list of lovely songs I was going to do tonight? Did I lose that paper already? I did. I lost the paper, so I can't do it. I can't do anything. So I'll just have to make up some stuff. Oh, we want to feature our pianist on this one. Tomoka Ono. The way she plays this bridge, you're going to love the way she plays this bridge. If you can't hear her, it's not my fault. Because she really plays this song great. This song got written as a result of my being playing at the Village Gate with Herman Foster many years ago. It's now a CDS. Where we used to play is by the first cash register as you walk in the door. Anyway, one night it was really chaotic in that place. Noisy, smoky, food fights. It was terrible. So I went out on the terrace right after our last set, wrote this song. I think I'm going to change my occupation. Think I'm going to find me something new. Change my occupation, find another situation. That's what I'm going to do. I'm getting sick and tired of hanging out in jazz joints. Smoky little dives on Bleecker Street, where the crowd is tough and noisy, full of rowdies from New Jersey, drunken sailors, they all from the fleet. I'm going to take my bases, sell them, take everybody, tell them I'm finished, I've had it, I'm through. The scene is too chaotic, I'm getting too neurotic, the redeeming social values are too few. Yes, I think I'm going to change my occupation. I think I've paid sufficient dues. Don't know if I can take it, don't know if I can make it. Through another chorus of the blues, I'm gonna find me something new. Your work into the AM amidst the constant mayhem in a little dive filled up with smoke. You get home as a rule just as the kids depart for school. You wander through life burnt out, beat and broke. Yes, going to change my occupation. Think I can pay sufficient dues. You want the folks to love you, they just push and shove you. You want them to adore you, mostly they just ignore you. Don't know if I can take it, don't know if I can make it. Through another chorus of the blues, gonna find me something new. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Find me well, I'm not going to stop right now. I'm going to keep going. I might find a song I can actually sing tonight. Besides with the it wouldn't be good to stop singing now with what's going on in this world. If I stopped singing now, it'd be the end of me. That's why I do this show, just because it's so much fun for me to do it. It gives me something to do. They don't let us people my age out anymore. So I'll retire January 1st. I'll stop January 1st, 2051. That's it. That's exactly what I'm going to do. You'll note that song cleverly does not go back to the root. It doesn't go, I'm not even going to play it, because it implies ongoing. It's not finished yet. That's the purpose of that one. Anyway, folks, great having you here tonight. And we will be working at this YouTube thing where we soon get all of our subscribers. And you know I'm picking up new subscribers on YouTube. So more and more people are becoming aware of this. That's nice. Isn't that nice? I like that. Because this may be our form of entertainment for the next 20 years. And this piano will soon get into the act when we can all get together. I have a feeling that'll be a good idea. And we'll have guests. Oh, golly. That's a good idea. One more song. I did Glenn Miller last night. No, I don't remember how it goes without the music there. Life in the Middle Ages. It's just contagious. It's just outrageous. Sorry, it's just outrageous. Life in 1383. It's as bad as life could be. Life in the Middle Ages. Lousy work, rotten wages. We till the soil all day. There's never time for play in the Middle Ages. In my little village, we try hard not to think. In my little village, all we do is work and drink. Till the soil and pass the wine. Get drunk and everything's just fine in the Middle Ages. Life in the Middle Ages. A man must be courageous. Now we're off to the crusade. Pillage villages and rage in the Middle Ages. The king rides into battle and I must hold his sword. Do not worry, I will be right here with you, my lord. He wears all the armor. I'm the one who will be gored, but I won't be bored. In the Middle Ages, the plague is so contagious. Where did I get this nasty cough? Cough. Why is my right foot falling off in the Middle Ages? Ah, the Middle Ages, such a peculiar fate. It's amazing anyone lives long enough to make till the soil pass the wine. Get drunk and everything's just fine in the Middle Ages. In the Middle Ages. In the Middle Hey, Boop. Huh. That's reversing the normal procedure, which was me to sing the 10th above. But I was singing instead. I was playing the third and singing the root. And that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing that them going. Maybe you can tell the difference. I certainly can when I try to do it. Anyway, tonight's been more like an unmastered class, teaching you how to do things, how to play, how to forget lyrics. But that's okay. Alan Hubble, hi Jay, watching from Philly. Just got off with Grady Tate's song from Friday. Didn't get to see it live. Thanks so much for paying my request. Good, I'm glad you saw it because I'm glad I got to thinking about it. Very nice. Well, listen, kids, it's great to see everybody. I will be here, tomorrow night. How's that? Tomorrow night, same time. And I'll be here. I expect to be here every night. If I'm not here, I'll crawl in and tell you why, but I expect to be here for the next couple months and possibly forever because this is fun and it's good for me. I hope it's bearable for you. Thank you very much and good night. Okay, you